he donated $10,000 of Popeye's, products to the homeless before the Coachella performance. What are you thinking about that?
That's dope. I like Cudi. I mean,
I like him too.
Donate.
So what do you think about the devil's advocate side of things, saying that why is it that he bought them Popeyes and something unhealthy?
I don't know. Like what? Like you're gonna really quibble over this?
Yeah, I know.
Like
that's why I'm like, and everybody you only had a small group from what I've been seeing out there, in the news outlets, the interwebs, of some people bringing it up, like why is it that he could have got them, for instance, Chipotle. Well, I say Chipotle, but Chipotle.
Chipotle?
I call it
What the fuck is
Chipotle.
Chipotle?
Like Target, Target, Chipotle, Chipotle.
I've never heard that. I heard the Target.
I try to make it. I try to do it, guys. I try to correlate.
Keep it original, I guess.
I'm going to originate it. I'm the original.
You're the originator.
The original Don Dada. Yes. But I'd say just take it for what he actually did something nice, right? Just as we were talking within the Michael Jackson year, if they were to do something nice with that, donate it to helping kids or something of that nature. And Kid Cudi, he helped kids, he helped adults, with
Where was
food.
your $10,000 when you were
where was your $10? Did you
buy somebody something?
This was one thing though, sometimes the homeless. Anyway, so when you get off at like Grand Central or whatever the case is, have you ever attempted to do something nice for somebody, a homeless person, and bought them a sandwich and they were like, "What's on it?" And it's like onions. It's like, "Nah, I don't eat onions." I'm like, hold up. You don't do what? Like, as Nicki Minaj says, like me and Khaled beefing because fat nigga's not gonna tell me. He's not gonna tell me what he's not eating. I'm sorry, you're homeless. Like, shouldn't you have? This is food. I'm trying to give you sustenance. Like, eat the food. I don't care if has that ever happened to you? Because that's happened to me on.
I've never given a homeless guy a sandwich.
Oh, okay. Because my thing is, I try just because that stereotype where it does happen. They mental issues, especially at the forefront. You can give them money, and that demon behind them is like, don't take this and go get something to eat. Take this and do something else with it. So we're human beings at the end of the day. So I'd rather buy something that I know it's like, here's food, here's water,
Yeah.
But there's been some times where they've been like, nah, I'm not eating that because I don't eat onions, I don't eat whatever is on it. And I'm just like, hold up.
My mom kind of said this thing about it one time, and I thought it was an interesting take.
Okay.
She was like, I don't particularly know what they need, but who am I to dictate what they should get?
Okay. Like, all right, mom, coming through with bars.
She didn't say that articulately, but like, she was basically like, it was like, because like, we were like, oh, they might buy drugs. She's like, they might need a drug. Like they're homeless in the winter.
They're homeless, yeah.
They might need something. Like, who am I to tell you like you can't, whatever? Like if I'm giving you charity, I'm giving you charity.
I don't want to. I hate commenting R. Kelly, but he's like, use your common sense, right? Like that. Just like you're saying here, it's like you're a human being, right? Everybody has their vices, right? Yeah. And at that point in time, they may not need a hot cup of tea. They may need that drug.
They might need some weed or something. Like it's just one of those things where it's just like, like it's kind of like that that Jada Kiss line where he's like, "Why I'm on the curb, but why lie? I need a beer sign."
Yeah, that's true.
But it's like, what? Like
that's true.
If you need that person is stressed, like that person needs that.
Ty, when we was out in New Orleans, there was that one guy who was like, we were walking up. And the sign was like, "I'll eat pussy for free" or something like that. He said some shit. I was like, "Golly, damn." Yeah, but then some people are like, "I need money for." I've seen where some guys are like, "I need money for weed." Like, hey, tell me your intentions, right? Like, tell me your intentions.
You might be a proponent of that.
I may say, "Hey, here's some money for some weed," or I may have some weed.
I got some smoke for you.
Yeah,
free smoke.
Hey, it's the weed thought, and it being like dope or gateway drug and stuff like that. I mean, all of those. I
just think that like everybody's going through their own pain, and I think that sometimes like there's no reason sometimes to be sanctimonious in your charity. You know what I'm saying? Like I do understand that, like, if you are somebody who is vehemently against something, then you don't want to support that habit, then don't. Right?
Like, exactly, yeah.
Like, if you do not believe, like, you believe drugs are wrong or whatever, okay, fine, give them a sandwich. But, like, if you're just really trying to help that person feel better, maybe a sandwich doesn't make them feel better. Maybe the onions on the sandwich makes them feel worse. So, like, if that is your goal.
And if they're allergic to it, that's another thing. Let me actually say this, because if they are allergic, like, I don't eat that. Well, why? I mean, it's like, eat it. But it's like, oh, I'm allergic, so I may die. So let me actually put that in there too, because I never even really thought about that. Like, you could be allergic to something. So
I also think, like, you don't want the charity shouldn't be about you.
Like, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I felt bad because I gave them the sandwich and like that person got mad. Like, nah, like you want to make them feel better. That's the charity you're giving, right? Yeah. So they didn't want onions on the sandwich. They didn't want onions on the sandwich. That didn't make them feel better, right? Like, why you taking mad?
Yeah, they could say no, even if they're in even whatever situation they're still human beings at the end of the day. Human. Reasonably woke conversations here. This is what we do here.